Will this 22-year-old but brand new camera work at all? We'll see. Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something out of the ordinary. I'm doing an unboxing video, and that's not something I usually do. I've maybe never ever done it, but this time I will. I bought something quite unusual, an old professional analog camera, a Nikon camera. So let's get on with it. The equipment I bought contains much more than the camera. It also contains this lens, and Nikon zoom 28 to 200 millimeter f3.5 to f5.6D lens, which means it's one of those with a screw for autofocusing. A pretty nice lens from the reviews I've read about this one. So I'm seeing very much forward to using that. I hope it has an image circle that also will fit my my Hasselblad camera, so I can review it on that camera as well, but we'll see. I haven't seen anyone else review that camera on a medium format sensor, but let's have a look at it. Nicely packed inside here, very safely. Now I must take care not to drop it, and it's inside a plastic bag inside here. So here we are. Oh, sticky one. Here's the lens in its shortest length, and let's zoom it. Now it's at 200 millimeters. That's yeah, that's nice. There's a two barrels inside each other for extension. And one thing I don't like is, as you can see, when it zooms, the outer ring turns, so it's a bit difficult to use, for instance, polarizing filters, but nevertheless. And it has a macro function in it, but as with many older lenses, you can see the M here, as with many older lenses, macro on these lenses are not really macro. It's maybe 1:5 or maybe 1:4, no more than that. But very nice lens anyway. I love to use it. Get going with it. So let's have a look at the flash unit. SB28. As I said, I don't know how powerful this flash is, but it's a Nikon flash, and I hope I can use it with my Hasselblad also, and together with this Nikon and my other Nikons. It looks really nice. Brand new flash. Very nice. It's no scratches or anything. It hasn't been used either. So it's the same as with the camera. It hasn't been used at all. Well, except for the one film in the camera. Then I got some extras for it as well. I got a Nikon strap, which apparently is sold separately at that time from the camera. Then there's this release cord for the flash unit, so you can put it, set it off camera, put it on a tripod or whatever you want. And this is a flexible cable, so it can be, yeah, pretty long. More than a meter, at least 1.5 meters maybe. I don't know if you can extend it even longer, but then you have to have a very stable tripod, because otherwise it would make the tripod tumble. One of the accessories was this remote cord, so you can fire the camera without shaking it. It's nice for long exposures. And it has this special Nikon connector on it, and what is around a meter or something like that. Just a very simple one with a release button, and there's a lock on the back side, so you can lock it in release position if you want to make exposures for minutes or even hours maybe. Then I also got this pouch for the lens that can protect the lens very well, I hope. We'll see. Let's also have a look at this semi-soft case for the camera and a huge zoom lens. Actually a lens that is longer than the one I bought it with. Whoa, yes. It's definitely a big one. I don't think I will be using this. Yeah, maybe I'll try it, but it's not something that I usually put around my camera when walking around with it. I need to have it perfectly ready, and there's even a zipper here, so you can get to the back side of the camera, because there's some settings that you have to do on the back side of the camera. And apart of course from the camera, I also got a whole suite of brochures from the time when it was released, and it actually says here that the camera was sold first time 2001. And I heard from the guy I bought it from, it was his father's camera, and he only shot one film on it, one 35mm film on it, and then he stopped using it because he didn't like it. He only wanted more slow photography, and he was given this camera as payment for a task that he had done. So it shouldn't have been used since then, so it's only shot one film. We'll see when we get to the camera. But here's a whole set of brochures from that time. Very, very nice. And now then, finally, the heavy box of them all, the camera itself. The Nikon F5 in its original box, as all the equipment here in their original boxes. And they seem to have stood very still somewhere for a long time, because there's no scratches or bumps or anything. So it was opened apparently once then in 2001, and he shot one film on it and then put it back into this box. So let's have a look at the camera. It's in a very nice box. It's actually not very big. I know the camera is pretty large. I have owned this camera previously, but I decided to sell it as I like the F100 more, which I actually have done a review of. You can see it up here. But I regretted it, and then I bought this one. So now let's have a look at that. First of all, there's an old style manual together with it. And, well, that's the manual for the flash as well inside this box. And here comes the camera. Nicely sealed in a plastic bag inside here, and let's have a look at it. Whoa, yes. This camera is really looking quite new. It must be true. It has probably only shot one single film. Let's have a look inside. I think it's pretty, yeah. That's right, you have to press two different buttons here and lift this one to get the camera open. And inside it looks completely unused. I think it must be true. Only one film has run through this camera, and the guy didn't like it, but I do like it. I see forward to getting some power on it and have it run some films for me. That will be interesting. Very nice camera, professional camera, and it's a bit higher grade than my F100, although I like that camera very much. But yeah, so let's put some batteries into it. Now I loaded the tray for the camera with the fresh batteries, and let's put them in. And nothing happens. The camera is dead. There's no life in it. I can tell you I have already tried with some other batteries, lithium batteries, and it didn't work. Now I'm trying in the rechargeable batteries and it doesn't work, and I've tried a third set of batteries as well and it doesn't work. So there's something wrong with the camera. I don't know what. It's not been used very much, so it must just have yeah, maybe there's some corrosion inside or something. The battery poles look quite fresh and nice and clean, so it's not there that the problem is, but there's some kind of problem. What can be wrong with this camera? If you have any ideas, please comment down below so I can test it out. Maybe you can help me get this camera working. That would be very nice. That's a pity. Such a nice camera. I didn't pay very much for this whole bunch of gear. I actually paid less than 300 euro, so it's not very much money. But anyway, it's annoying that it doesn't work. I can use a lens for some of my other Nikon cameras. I can use a flash, perhaps also for my Hasselblad cameras, and the other things I can also use. But the camera, that was the most important thing in this combo I bought. So I hope I can get it working. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button so you can get more videos from my side, and also others can get to my videos. So thank you very much for this time, and bye for now.